Well, it is Monday, January 9th. It is the second to last day of the Iowa deer season, but my official last day of hunting. Rye's going to be able to hunt tomorrow one more time, but this will be the last one for me. I want to give you guys a little recap of the last few days. 2 nights ago, we had some east wind, a little warm, and we hunted that 28-acre piece for Rocky. Had a really slow hunt, ended up just having a couple fawns come in right at last light. Yesterday morning, I wanted to try to get some more does down, so Ryan and I decided to make a morning hunt, and we just went on the south end of the River Bottom farm. You know, we don't have any of our mature bucks really hanging out down there right now. The food is pretty thin, but they're still heading back that direction to bed, and so we're able to sneak in there and get 3 does down with the muzzleloader to bring our season total up to 14. Last night, we gave one more shot at Anna's buck on the home farm. And again, didn't have that great of a hunt. It was pretty slow. Didn't have any good bucks coming to the plot. So that brings us to today. We are set up down at the River Bottom farm. We're on the north plot. We're actually out here with Gavin and Nick. So Gavin is hunting the blind 350 yards south of us. He's got the muzzleloader in hand. He's after daggers. We encountered daggers out of there the night before I shot Kelsey. And then we are in the north plot where Bella shot the 6x6. And primary mission is does. I'm hoping to get a couple more does down. We don't want to disturb Gavin's hunt for daggers. And so I do have the muzzleloader, and I think I won't use it until last light. If he hasn't shot and I've got a doe out in the plot, I'm going to use that. I've got my bow, so hopefully we get some that work in range here in front of the blind so we can be stealthy and take some does out. Rye's got his bow as well. We each have a few doe tags. As far as bucks go, we've got the Stubbs buck that's been running on the north end of the farm here, and then we've got this old narrow 8-point we call Albert. He's actually been really active here. He was here yesterday morning in the daylight. Last night he was on camera in this plot. If he shows up, either Rye or I'll shoot him. I've got a bow tag, so if Albert comes into bow range, I could fill my bow tag on him. He's super mature. I would say he's for sure at least 5. I mean, we encountered him last year in the pinch, and we've had pictures of him for a couple years now. Got the match set off of him last year, you know. But if he's out of ways and it's last light, probably take him with the muzzleloader. Conditions are not ideal. It's a straight south wind, which it's essentially the first south after a string of colder days. It's about 45 degrees. So I wanted to give you guys a little update on Xander. He had his yearly MRI, essentially 1 year after his surgery. And the results of that MRI were really exciting. I mean, his neck is healed well. All the parts they worked on look really, really excellent. The neurosurgeon was super happy, and we're super happy. And of course, he's been asymptomatic, which is the best thing of all. But my wife and I really appreciate all the love and support and prayers that have been continuous over the last year. I mean, we always have people reaching out, asking about him, thinking about him, and I can't say how much we really appreciate all you guys for keeping my son in your prayers and thoughts. And to follow that, just want to say thank you for following along this year. You know, it's been a really fun season. It's been a great season. We've had a lot of success, a lot of fun times in the tree. Really appreciate all the support and you guys following along all year. Let's get him.
Let's do it.
That's that young 8 where the tips almost touch. It's an entire bachelor group. I mean, they're all pretty bugs. Big doe behind her, and the other big doe that's coming behind that one. Then there's another fawn, but look at the body on that doe. Well, that's a wrap for the 2022 season. Nice hunt. Didn't have any of the mature bucks come out. Ended up seeing 20 to 30 deer or so. A lot of them worked in front of Gavin into our standing corn and stayed there most of the night. And then right at the last 15 minutes, they started working their way off to the north here. I was trying to get a bow shot right here on this, on the biggest doe out of the bunch. They ended up spooking and running back into the standing corn. And then I ranged. I had one doe stop off to the left there, and she was at 43 yards or so. So I didn't have my corner window open, so I put my bow down, grabbed the crossbow, and was able to make a good shot on that doe. So it's nice to get one more doe down. That's 15 for the year. Not quite where we want it to be, but pretty close considering all the circumstances. We're gonna get down and go track her up and get her tagged and get out of here. Excited for the off season and shed season, and we'll see you guys there.